They are participants of the second international workshop on bioinformatics and applied information technologies. I would like to present the results of research on the topic of diagnostic science for analysis of the functional state of the human cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular diseases are some of the underlying reasons contributing to the relentless rise in mortality rates across the globe. In this regard, there is a genuine need to integrate advanced technologies into the medical realm to detect such diseases accurately. It's known that the work of the heart and cardiovascular systems is accompanied by the generation of electrical, magnetic, and mechanical acoustic signals, which in their spatiotemporal structure carry information about the functional state of the cardiovascular system of the human body and allow cardiologists to diagnose it. Examples of typical synchronously recorded cardiac signals are presented in the slide. ECG waveform reflects the activity of heart tissue, which is very weak physiological low-frequency electrical signal. The maximum amplitude is no more than 5 millivolt. Normal ECG waveform consists of P wave, QRS, complex T wave, and U waves. In the development of the automated cardiac diagnostic systems, the extraction of diagnostic characteristics from ECG plays a crucial role in the productivity and reliability of automated systems for analyzing these signals, offering the potential for early detection, accurate diagnostics, and effective management of cardiovascular diseases. It is shown the expand into Fourier series in complex form of the statistical estimate of the mathematical expectation of studied cardiac signals. It's also presented the set of coefficients, which are the cosine and sine spectra of the realization of statistical estimate of the mathematical expectation. Pictures in the slide show the result of the Fourier series expansion of the estimates of the mathematical expectation of the electrocardiographic signal in lead number 2, which correspond to the conditional norm and some pathology. As can be seen from these pictures, and this is also confirmed by many experiments, there is a significant sensitivity of the estimate of the mathematical expectation and the coefficients of its Fourier series expansion to change in the state of the human cardiovascular system, which indicates the possibility of their use as diagnostic features in automated systems. The coefficients Cn are in general complex, and the set of the coefficients An and Bn, cosine and sine spectra of the realization of the estimate of the cross-correlation function are in the slide. Also, these pictures present the results of such schedules of the implementation of statistical estimates of mutual correlation function of the components of signals, in particular synchronously registered electrocardio signals in lead 2 and 5, and they correspond to the normal state and some pathology, as an example, hypertrophy of the right ventricle and right atrium. Also, in this slide, we're able to see, and also this is also confirmed by experiment, that we have significant sensitivity of evaluation of the mutual correlation function and the coefficients of its expansion into two-dimensional Fourier series to change in the human heart rate. The energy criterion was chosen as a criterion for selecting the necessary spectral coefficients, namely those spectral coefficients An and Bn, which, according to the Bessel's inequity, contribute to the energy of the implementation of the statistical estimate of mathematical expectation of cardiac signal, and to the energy of the implementation of the statistical estimate of mutual correlation function. Statistical processing was carried out using statistical and correlation analysis method, testing the hypothesis about the equality of the distribution centers of the studied samples was preceded. And finally, let me summarize previously saying the study demonstrates that the Fourier transform coefficients and the correlation function estimates of cardiac signals are highly sensitive to pathological changes. Analysis of ACG lead 2 and 5 in 4 cardiac states confirms their diagnostic values. And these features, together with statistical parameters such as mean, standard deviation, etc., can serve as effective input data for machine learning-based cardiac diagnostics. Thank you very much for your attention.